Childcare is a really important issue for business. And we can't depend on our employees to be engaged at work and be focused at work when they're worrying about who's taking care of their kids, whether the kids actually have got the right kind of environment in which they're growing up in.
I think the businesses that we talk to that really understand childcare being a major issue for them are the businesses who recognize that their employees are better employees when they can drop their kids off in a place and they're safe and they're well cared for and the parent doesn't have that worry about what's happening with my child.
Well, it's a challenge in terms of availability, and it's a challenge in terms of affordability. For businesses to be able to attract and keep employees and keep open hours and keep production lines going and whatever their business happens to be in, and the availability of childcare is not only an issue for them, but it's an issue for us trying to recruit new businesses.
We've been on a journey over the last couple of years to ask ourselves the question, what can we do about childcare in Tillamook County? There's a whole bunch of different things that are keeping the environment from having the kind of childcare that we really want and that we really need there, not just as a business, but as members of the community and quite frankly as a parent. I've got 2 kids myself and I want everyone to feel comfortable with where their kids are during the day when they're at work.
We also hear from employers that it's really important for them that they've got a childcare provider who is stable or has substitutes. Not only is it the health and safety and quality of the space, but just knowing that they're there and reliable on a regular basis.
This is a challenge that really causes you to feel really humble. The fact is that we know that this is going to be a positive return back to the community. The right kind of environment for children in their early years is something that pays off for the community and for society going on, and so we know that that's one of the reasons why this is so important for us to focus on.
We're also partnering with a grant project in Clatsop County, and so they're figuring out how do we get businesses to keep contributing, and we continue to use that as a leverage point for providers to get licensed and get listed with DHS and improve their quality and keep their staff. And that's been a pretty exciting project, getting businesses to help, and then we're getting programs to also push their quality.
So we really rely on the Northwest Child Care Resource and Referral, not just for child care providers, but also for employers looking for alternatives for their own employees.
You know, we're not fooling ourselves about how hard this is going to be, about how much effort it's going to take, about how much money it's going to take. We can't solve it for ourselves. We got to solve it in partnership with other businesses in town, with the local government, and with anyone else that cares about this issue.
One of my colleagues says is that childcare is the business that makes all other businesses possible, and I think that's really true. If you don't have childcare, your staff don't have childcare, you don't have reliable workers.